You're going to try and do the things that you want to do yourself, how you want to do it. Amos 3:7. Surely the Most High power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So he's going to reveal the secrets unto his servants who are the children of Israel, the prophets, even though, you know, you might not see us as prophets, but we have the word of the Most High, the word of a Mashiach Yahushua to bring to the people in these last days. Everybody should want to be coming back to the Most High, his law, statutes, commandments, because he's coming back to judge and make war. And where you going to be at then? Where you going to be at then? You know he's not going to lose. You know he's not going to lose. Romans 8:16. Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Mashiach. If so be that we suffer with him. Say no glorious time. Gonna suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Come on. That's why he said, hey, pick up your cross and follow me. Bear that burden that you're going to have to deal with. He said, give it to him. Some of us going to have to bear it and take it on. That's why he told us in Matthew 10:38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it. And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. That's probably over your head. Because all y'all want to do is find your life, find a good way to survive in the white man's world. That's not how he said, for his sake. I mean, you're going to be separate. You're going to separate yourself from the way of the world. That's why he said, look what he said. Verse 36. A man's foes, a man's enemies shall be they of his own household, of his own family. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he coming to judge and make war. But you love them more than you love him. He said, you ain't worthy of him. That's why I said, and he that taketh not his cross, you ain't ready to get down with this truth and do more for someone than yourself and follow after me is not worthy of me. That's why I say, he that findeth his life shall lose it. And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. And you come out of the worries of the world. Then you have opportunity to see this kingdom that's promised to us. Romans 8:17. And if children, and we the children of Israel, then heirs, meaning that's an inheritance. Heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Mashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that's bearing your cross, that we may be also glorified together. We'll be glorified together with him. Listen, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. No matter how we suffer now, the glory that's going to be revealed in us is going to be beyond our imagination, people. We can't imagine how beautiful the kingdom is going to be. You know why? Because we surrounded in a concrete jungle. And all kind of wickedness is around us by the television, magazines, hip-hop over here, hip-hop over there, hopping over here, hopping over there, going this way, that way, hippity-hoppity, hippity-hoppity, hippity-hoppity. That's what we're doing as a people. Hopping over here, hopping over there, looking at this, looking at that, all confused. That's why you got to suffer for Baal Shama Mashiach Yahushua namesake. Not just from whatever you do in yourself. Listen, verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. You see? They waiting on the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. The angels. Because the angels on the right side or the angels on the left side. We got both sides. We covering both sides. Because the earth given to the hand of the wicked. And we born in the wickedness. Every day you wake up, you in wickedness. Every single day. One way or another. That's why we got to purge ourselves from that wickedness. Separate ourselves from that. For the love of the Most High to come back to his commandments. And do what he wants us to do. Because the Spirit going to bear witness with our spirit. Psalms 50 and 16. But you can't still follow the ways of this world. You can't be the same. Somebody got to notice a difference in you. And if they knew you of the past, see if they see you the same way, say, oh no, you ain't changed. Something wrong with them. Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, it's to the wicked the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, he said. Who was the covenant given to? Psalms 105 and 8. Psalms 105 and 8. Who's the covenant given to? He had remembered his covenant, which is contract or agreement, forever. The word which he commanded to 1,000 generations. Which covenant or contract or agreement he made with Abraham, and his oath unto Isaac, and confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant. To Israel for an everlasting agreement. A contract. So now, he's saying to the wicked. Psalms 50:16. But unto the wicked the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? You're going to bring forth the covenant I have with Abraham, to Isaac, to Jacob, to the 12 tribes of Israel? You're going to let this come out of your mouth? I'm here to come out of your mouth, wicked? Seeing thou hateth instruction, and cast my words behind thee. See? You wicked. You don't want to hear the instructions of the Most High? Saying thou hateth instruction. That's why he told us in Psalms 1 and 7. You hateth instruction. Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. You can't tell them nothing. You're a fool. You can't instruct them no kind of way, shape, or form, because they know everything, and you trying to tell them the word of the Most High, what it is. It's almost like, okay, now y'all listening, but then when the book is closed, all of a sudden, everything that you know or the person knows is thrown out the window because you have your own understanding of how you think it's supposed to be that's contrary to the word of the Most High. You gotta understand this, people. This is very serious because our people are caught up in a bind. They're in a bind. They're really in a bind. And the more I see it, the more profound it becomes, because it comes forth and eventually it's going to come out. Look at 1 Timothy 4 and 16. So take heed unto thyself. Pay attention to yourself. And unto the doctrine, continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself, save yourself, and them that hear thee. That's why I say the leaders are responsible for the soul. So we got to make sure that the doctrine that we bring them forth, we apply it in our life. And you have to too. Else you're a fool. You don't want instruction of the Most High. This is the only way it's going to be. The only way you're going to see this is to learn it, live it, and apply it in your life. 2 Timothy 3:16. All scripture is given by the inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine. What's this doctrine? The scriptures in the correct way, being broken down precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line upon line, here a little and there a little. Said all scripture is given by the inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, listen, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Instruction in righteousness. That's what's very important, that you have to be instructed in righteousness. And that's by the laws of the Most High and what he says in his word through these scriptures, that the man of the Most High may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works, following what's right in the eyes of the Most High. It's very important. Going back to Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High says, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth? You're going to take the contract that I have with Abraham, to Isaac, to Jacob, to the 12 tribes of Israel in your mouth, saying thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind you. First and foremost, the wicked say we're not under the law of the Most High. So who is it that's following what the wicked is saying the people should do? A lot of these religious churches set up to follow the wicked. They should be following what it is that we as Hebrew Israelites are bringing forth. And that's the laws of the Most High. They claim to have faith in the Mashiach Yahushua, but he didn't destroy the law. I mean, when he got rid of Satan, he used the law. In Matthew the 4th chapter, Luke the 4th chapter, he went to the law. So how is it that you've been told you're not under the law, yet it's still, Mashiach Yahushua used the law to rebuke Satan every single time. So what are they doing? That's why he said in Matthew 5:19, y'all better repent and come back to what's real. And that's the word of the Most High. And accept this instruction. Matthew 5:19, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, which is his laws, and shall teach men so, like y'all telling everybody you're not under the laws of the Most High. In other words, you're not to follow the Most High, but follow you. You want them to follow you, not the Most High. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. That's your position in the kingdom of heaven. The least. And all that's following, you're going to be least too. But whosoever shall do and teach them, it's from a Mashiach Yahushua's mouth. The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Do the laws and teach the laws shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. That's why you go back to Psalms 50 and 17, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind you. So when thou sawest a thief, then thou consented with him. And Israel, come on. The wicked of Israel, they seen the thief. Who the thief? The major thief in this world is the so-called white man, the Edomites. They stole everything they got. They didn't steal America. I mean, they came here, they had certain things out that were writing books saying that they discovered lands where nobody was at. In America. How you discover a land where nobody's at when the Israelites were already here? Because they didn't consider them as humans, which we're not human. We're not human beings, because human means monster. So you are the monster beings. Most they call us a holy people. And they know this. They know this, man. We have so many books outside from the Bible that we've been edified in, showing that the indigenous people that was here primarily were the Israelites when they came here. They knew Columbus knew he was coming to deal with and destroy. So when thou sawest a thief, verse 18, then thou consented with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. You see? When our people seen a thief, they went right with him. That's why a lot of y'all still following the same way you were taught. The same way you were taught in slavery. Just came out of slavery and continued the same way and still being monitored like by the overseer. That's why you can't do whatever you want to do. Like right now, they passed that law that a man and a man can get married in all the states of America. All you that got them 501c3s, you can consent with this thief. Now what you going to do? You say it's against the law. You know it's against the law for man and man to get married. What you going to do? Let him come up there and you going to marry him? Or you going to lose your 501c3 status, your non-profit status? That's why it says, and have been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Why? Because this is our people. And we following the way of the wicked. And the wicked, you know, this is what they're going to do. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Be deceitful and evil. That's the devil. They're doing what they're supposed to do. We are people that have been induced and seduced and oppressed and depressed and compacted in sin. Point blank. And not realizing that the Most High is trying to bring us out of it. He's laboring to bring us out of it. But everybody want to do it the way they want to do it. And when this go down and you realize, wow, man, I missed the boat because of my pride. That's what I can tell you. Listen, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Yes, you're going to frame deceit. That's lies. You're going to lie. People be lying on people. That's the wicked. That's why the Most High go to Isaiah 30 and 9. Once again, it say that this is a rebellious people, lying children, that's given to deceit. Children that will not hear the law of the Most High. They don't want to hear the law of the Most High. Which say to the seers, which was the name that was used for the prophets before we were called prophets, see not. Don't look at us. You don't see me. I'm doing whatever I'm doing. You don't see me. If you see them, don't say nothing about it. They're going to get attitude. They ain't going to like you no more. Remember, they don't like instruction because they fools. Don't look at me. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speaking to us smooth things, prophesy deceits. We want you to be just like Master was. Master lied to us, so keep on lying to us. You want to be a prophet? You want to be a preacher? You got to tell us lies. And that's what they tell you. You ain't got to follow the law. You ain't got to follow the Most High. Follow me. I'm going to lead you to the kingdom. That's why you have those, when they have those funerals, they be saying, oh, we got a good homecoming. They going to heaven. Like they're making a judgment for someone that has died. Oh, they're gone to heaven. How you know? You ever went with somebody that died to see where they went? Which one of you out there ever done that? Somebody died and you left. You went right with them. When the spirit left the body, you went right. You followed the spirit wherever it went to know where it resides right now. I mean, you got to break it down to the simplest form so that you can understand. Who you know ever did that? Come on now. Talk to me. Y'all got big mouths out there. Talk to me. Who you ever know that died and somebody in the living flesh, mortal body, left and went with them, went with that spirit. When that spirit left that body, oh, I'm going right with them, went with them. Know where they went. They came back here and told us about it. Nobody. I mean, you can't make it no simple as that. But that's what they be saying. And they say this too. That's why I say, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. When they say, get you out of the way, turn aside of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. You know how they do that? By telling you you're not under the Most High's laws. You're not under his rules and regulations. But you got to follow the law of the land. So who is their power? The law of the land is more important than the laws of the Most High. So who are they telling you that you have to follow that's more important than the Most High? The only way you're going to follow the Most High is, he said, hey, you love me, keep my commandments. My commandments are not grievous. That's our people. That's why you go back to Psalms 50 and 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Yeah, that's why he told the pastors this, Jeremiah 23 and 1. And you're going to see it more and more. Happy to these pastors because they're not teaching the truth. They have not been called, yet they running. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. He's screaming it. Said the Most High. Woe means destruction. To the pastor that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastors. Said the Most High. Therefore, thus said the Most High power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. They all up in these mega churches and all these different churches with all these different religions that the Most High never gave us as the children of Israel. But they feed the people something. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away. He said you scattered them. First and foremost, their minds are scatterbrained. And driven them away from what? From the truth. From the Most High. Driven away from the Most High. And have not visited them. We're supposed to visit our people with this word of truth. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, said the Most High. It's evil what you're doing. And a lot of people, they caught up in this religion because it's amazing how the Most High don't call everyone into this truth. And some call themselves becoming, they change it, and they be going to the ministry. But the ministry that was set up, the same thing that was set up in slavery. That's why this Edomite was saying, how in the hell are you going to follow what we beat you down? All the slave masters were Christians. Christians. And he tell them, say, y'all some dumb people to be following what it is that your masters was telling you, and you still following that same tradition of men. The same thing. And he's read to you, turned his back on us, read the Bible, and we still to this day following the same traditions of men. And it's the wicked that we follow. That's why he said he's going to destroy them. That is causing our people to be destroyed. And Hosea 4 and 6 say, my people are what? Destroyed for lack of knowledge. Hosea 4 and 6. This is what our people are doing. Many of these different pastors, the Most High is going to visit them. See, the Most High is long-suffering. Just because you don't see it every day, things happening every day, the Most High is long-suffering. A day to the Most High is 1,000 years. But in our time, we're seeing how the Most High is allowing certain things to happen up in these churches because they're not right. Hosea 4 and 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And see, the preachers are not bringing the knowledge to the people, therefore they're destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's why I say he's going to destroy you. Preachers, they don't come back to teach our people the truth. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. Because you reject the knowledge of the truth, of the word of the Most High, that we are the Israelites. That a Mashiach Yahushua is a black man, and you ain't willing to tear down the so-called white man that has painted himself to be our power, who is a black man, then you're not dealing in the truth. None of you. They have their movies showing him as a so-called white man. A Mashiach Yahushua, the anointed Savior, as Caesar Borgia, unto this day. You ain't willing to stand against that? You ain't willing to say that we are the children of Israel? You following Semiramis and Nimrod, worshiping on the sun day, the day of the sun, and not the true Sabbath? Following the way of the heathen? That's why I say, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me. See? That's why these preachers are no leaders to the Most High. Why? Saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. The law of the Most High. When they tell you not under the law, making you be the least in the kingdom of heaven. But he that do the law and teach the law going to be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. So the people that are teaching that you're not under the law, you don't have to follow the commandments of the Most High. He said you destroy for lack of knowledge. That's why you're going to destroy them. And you're going to be destroyed right with them.
What verse is that one about that teaches?
Matthew 5:19. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. And we the children that's been forgotten. That's why how loyal to the Most High that he brought us back into his marvelous light to come back to this truth, to understand his word. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. We broke the laws of the Most High. As we were increased, we sinned against the Most High. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. And our glory has been made shameful. That's why we got to come out of this darkness. Jeremiah 23 and 16. Thus said the Most High, power of hosts, power of armies, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They make you worthless. They speak a vision of their own heart. They speak a vision of their own mind, he said, and not out of the mouth of the Most High. Because he ain't told them what to say. Else you would know that you were Israelite. All you Christians out there. Primarily of Negro, Indian, and Latino descent. Scattered among all nations. They say still unto them that despise me. The Most High has said, How you despise him? Because you say you don't have to follow his rules and regulations, which is his law, statutes, commandments. You shall have peace. And they say unto everyone that walketh after the imagination of their own heart, no evil shall come upon you. I bet you they were saying the same thing. Sad to even think it. But that little young white boy went up in there at church and killed all them 9 people. 9 Israelites. And they thought the same thing. No evil shall come upon us. Because we're saved. We saved. But what happened? The Most High word, look. What did he say? The Most High, he's serious. Verse 1, woe, destruction be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastor, said the Most High. See? He said, I will visit, verse 2, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, said the Most High. I mean, we got to go back to Amos. I mean, it's all throughout the Bible.
Amos what? What verse was that?
That was Jeremiah 23 and 1.
No, the one you said.
Jeremiah 23 and 1 that I just went over. I ain't got there yet. Come on, you gotta get in orders. You got to order right now. Amos 9 and 10. Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die. Okay, all the sinners of my people, all the sinners of the Most High's people shall die by the sword, right? So what is sin? We're just looking at it because it's pretty simple when you understand this. 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresses also the law that they tell you that you have to follow. For sin is the transgression of the law. But you're told that you're not under the law. You're not under the rules and regulations of the Most High. But you got to follow the law of the land. So sin is a transgression of the Most High's laws. That's why he said, Amos 9 and 10, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Ain't not going to happen to us because we saved. You hear that all the time. Saved by the blood of Jesus. I speak in tongues. You speak in tongues? That's how they come at you. That's different languages that the Holy Spirit brought to the children of Israel when you ask the 2nd chapter, the 5th verse. It's only to the Israelites, because there was a holy convocation of the Israelites. Ask them how they operating under the Spirit of the Most High following the day of Pentecost. The holy convocation of the day of Pentecost. And tell them to explain it to you. That's when the Holy Spirit came. That's what they use in the churches. They say you got to speak in tongues and so be filled with the Holy Spirit. But it wasn't to everybody. And they Gentiles. Come on, make that make sense. I mean, these are simple things to break it down where you just like shut them down. Shut it down, right? You're a Gentile first and foremost, and what you're using in Acts the 2nd chapter, only the Israelites came. Jews, devout men, out of every country, every nation. So here we are. Go back to Psalms 50 and 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. This is what the wicked, this is what the devil does, which means deceitful and evil person. They give their mouth to evil, and their tongue frameth deceit. Look at all these laws that they pass. That's against the children of Israel. If it wasn't, then why are we more in population, in abundance, in the prison system in America as the Israelites than was in captivity, slavery, and bondage in America in 1850? I mean, they had many laws that they created against us coming out of slavery, y'all. More of us was hung. We was hung. They started hanging us after slavery. on trees. But here we are following the ways of those that are doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be deceitful and evil. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be righteous. But here is, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Your mouth is framing lies. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. They're lying against their brother. They slandered their own mother's son. Israelites doing this, and we know the wicked is doing it. Because that's what they made to do. They doing what they're supposed to do. Look, come on. We're not supposed to be doing these things. That's why the wicked of Israel, y'all better understand this. Psalms 58:3. It say, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So the wicked doing what they're supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be following the wicked. And that's what our people are doing. That's why the judgment is coming down. And it's just, most I say it's going to be like a woman in travail, like a woman having a baby. How the contractions are far apart. You watch, we're going to see. Now we know that Edomite went up in that church and just shot 9 people. So let's see how soon before something else happens as tragic as that. I mean, he sat there and had Bible study for an hour. And I bet the pastor felt he was really looking. I got a young white man, a young white boy came up in here, 21 years old, thinking that they doing something great. We don't have to deal with that. We don't deal with that as Israelites. That's suspect automatically. They come around us, you come around us, you suspect automatically. What's your purpose? Everything gonna stop. The hell you doing up in here? You trying to send us to hell with you? Ah, no. Everything stops. You see? They always said they was coming. They ain't came yet. So when you come, we know what you're coming for. You can't come for righteousness. For we know you, like I say, speaking lies from the womb. So you can't trust them. And here are people following the same suit. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. Yeah. Brothers lying on each other to make sure that they come trying to come up. When they don't know that they're just bringing themselves more down in the eyes of the Most High. You might bring yourself up in the eyes of the Most High. Excuse me, well, on the left-hand side of the Most High, I'll say that because he create evil. But not on the right side with the Mashiach Yahushua. That's why we got to teach the truth. We got to say the truth. We can't be lying on each other. That's what I say, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. But we all come from our forefather. Abraham had a wife named Sarah. Isaac had a wife named Rebekah. And our forefather Jacob had 4 wives. And Joseph had one when he was in the land of Ham. These things hast thou done. Moses said, I kept silent. See? And you so-called white men, y'all been lying from the start. Y'all everybody. And here are people following after them. You're going to go down with them. Look, they know in the Zondervan Van Compact Bible Dictionary, it says Edom is the only neighbor that's not given it, not promised any mercy from the Most High. So how you going to receive the mercy that it tells us in Isaiah 14:1, Israelite? If you're going to follow them. You got to come out of this world, man. You got to come out of the way that he thinks. People be talking about leave America, but how you going to leave America and you still got the same mindset that you had in America, going somewhere else? That's why you got to become a new creature. You got to be born again. You got to be a new man, a new woman. But according to this word, it says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silent, the Most High said. He see what you're doing. Remember, the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. He see everything you're doing. So I kept silent. I ain't say nothing. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as and one as thyself. You hear what he said? And you so-called white man, you can't deny it. Oh yeah, I got the proof right here. I don't care how many times you don't like to see it. I'm going to keep putting it in your face. Here go the proof right here. See, you thought that you were just like the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua, his only begotten son. You thought he was just like you. And our people love to have it so. They the ones that have a problem with us telling you that that's a lie. The white man is not the Most High. The white man is not a Mashiach Yahushua, nor the apostles, nor the Israelites. But they are the Edomites. And see, that's why the Most High said, these things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I reproved thee, and set them, the true Israelites, the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel, in order. See, all you that don't want order, you ain't going to be part of this order. He going to set us in order before thine eyes, he said. That's why all you that want order, don't want order, don't look for this. Because you have nothing coming but the destruction that's coming on this earth. As he destroyed the wickedness off this earth. You hear what he said? And I will set them in order before thine eyes. That's the glory of the Most High. You can't stop it. That's why, look. Go to the book of Joel. Joel, the 2nd chapter. You can start at verse 1. Say, blow you the trumpet. That's an alarm in Zion, wherever we are as the children of Israel. And sound an alarm in my holy mountain amongst the children of Israel. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. Don't say be glad. Don't be happy. Say let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. Just like the angels tremble before the Most High. For the day of the Most High. While Mashiach coming. For it is nigh at hand. It is near at hand. It's coming, y'all. A day of darkness and of gloominess. A day of clouds and of thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people. And a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Talking about we, the children of Israel. Listen, a fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burning. That's why the Most High say you're going to destroy the wicked kingdom from off the face of the earth. They say a fire devours before them, fire going to be before us, and a flame burner. And behind them a flame burner. Behind us going to be a flame burner. Going to be on fire. America going to be on fire. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them. When we go into the kingdom of Most High will, this land that we're going to going to be like the Garden of Eden before us. And behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them. Ain't nothing going, nobody going to escape us. As it is written, what the Most High said, and set them in order before thine eyes. Here we go. Say, for the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and of horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array, in order. Set in battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pain. Before our face, the people are going to be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. I'm Negro. I got Negro in me. Everybody going to want to gather blackness then. Right now, nobody want to be us. You want to be like us, but you don't want to be us. But what did it say? before their face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall in order, like men of war. And they shall march everyone on his ways, and shall not break their ranks. I mean, you're going to know how to march. A lot of you out there don't know how to march. Y'all probably get ready to march, probably just like a lot of you say, oh, well, this is how Esau taught me to march. Yo left, yo left, yo left, right, left. You're going to be doing that. You're going to be like, what's up, man? We ain't how we march. You ain't been taught to march. This is what it said. He said he set us in order before the eyes. So the things that we learn, all you new-coming Israelites that don't know what we had to go through to learn this truth, and doing the things that we done according as it is written, better wake up, better ask somebody. What it say? And they shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. I mean, we're not going to break our ranks. We're going to be in tune together. Every step together. Information. Neither shall one thrust another. Nobody's going to try and hurt each other. They shall walk everyone in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. You can shoot us all you want to. So when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Spiritual power that the Most High guaranteed. This is what we guarantee as he set us in order. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. You ain't going to know they come. You ain't going to know. When we come, you ain't going to know. We're going to enter like a thief. You don't know when a thief comes to get you. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. And the Most High Mashiach shall utter his voice before his army. For his camp is very great. For he is strong that executes his word. You hear that? He is strong that executes his word. For the day of the Most High Mashiach is great and very terrible. And who can abide it? See? Where you going to be? Well, I'm saved already. Yeah, you better think again. Psalms 51 and 22. Since he said he's going to set us in order before your eyes, he said, now consider this. Ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. So now, how do you forget the Most High? He told us, look. How do you forget Mashiach Yahushua? St. John 14:15. This is how you forget him. This is how you've been programmed to forget him, whether you want to accept it or not. If ye love me, keep my commandments. So how do you love him and you've been told that you don't have to keep the laws of the Most High? You have to keep the laws of Mashiach Yahushua, which follow the laws of the Most High. When you say he did not sin, meaning he didn't do what? He didn't transgress the Most High's laws. They're not our laws, they're the Most High's laws. He's the one that gave it to us to follow. The Most High. 1 John 5 and 3. You can't see it enough. These scriptures got to just marinate in your mouth. Coming from your mind. So you can speak them and know. 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of the Most High. So if you don't love him, you hate him. You forgot him. You forget about him. You know how you forget about him? Because you do things and you don't think about, well, how the Most High going to feel about this? What is the Most High going to, is it right or is it wrong in the eyes of the Most High? You don't think about it, so therefore you err in your understanding, the Most High. Look. 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous. That's the love of the Most High. 2 John 6. And this is love. A lot of y'all talking about, I love you. This is love. That we walk after his commandments. That's love. First and foremost. So you can't tell somebody you love them and you wicked as hell. You can say you're dealing with love. For this is love. That we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment that, as ye have heard from the beginning, you should walk in it, following his commandments. So, when you look at Psalms 50 and 22 again, who now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Remember, we got to go there. Matthew 5 and 19. What he said, just for this little. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. So, he told you. Psalms 50 and 22. Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces. How do you forget the Most High? Not doing what he said do. Not following his rules and regulations. It's simple. This ain't hard. Don't take a rocket science to figure this out. But here you are, once the book is closed, you come up with all kind of madness and say, oh, well, this how I am. Well, that's how you're going to be burning in the fiery flame of the lake of fire. Maybe you're going to say back saying, burn, baby, burn. Yes, you heard, burn, baby, burn. You're going to be burning and burning where the worms never die and the fires never quench. Hopefully this ain't you. Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. That's what he's saying. That's our power. He's serious about what he's saying. So whoso offereth praise, glorify me. You want to praise? Praise the Most High. Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He said that's his name forever. Any other name, you can say whatever name you want to say, but that's his name. The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I've showed you this over and over again. And Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Said this is my name forever and a memorial to all generations. So you can't get nobody else up in there. He said in Amos 3 and 2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities, Israel. You want the Most High to tear you in pieces? And ain't nobody going to deliver you from the Most High's hand. Better understand this, people. Can't get no serious than this. This is real. Psalms 37 and 20. Psalms 37 and 20. But the wicked shall perish. The wicked gonna perish. And the enemies of the Most High shall be as the fat of lambs. They'll be as the fat of the lambs. They shall consume them. And to smoke shall they consume away. It's that lake of fire, man. When he bring that fire to judge this earth. So the wicked gonna perish. The enemies of the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua shall be as the fat of lambs. I mean, you look, they gave you these scriptures to go on. When you look at Edom in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. They're going to be as the fat of lambs. Look, let's see. That sounds like a sacrifice to me. The fat of lambs is a part of the animal that we sacrifice to the Most High. That's why when you read Isaiah 63, and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. He said, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone of my Shekelsai, like stomping on grapes. And other people say, why are your garments full of this color red? And the people, there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. There ain't no blood of no grapes. It's blood of the people. It says their blood going to be sprinkled upon his garments. He's going to stain all his garments. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart. In the year of my redeemed, another name for the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel, is come. Look. He said, and I looked, and there was none to help. And I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me. Excuse me, but my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread down the people of Edom. Because remember in verse 1 it says, who is this that cometh from Edom? Now I'm letting you know it's the people. And I will tread down the people in mine anger, and make them drunk in my fury. And I will bring down their strength to the earth. Remember in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, verse 9 to 11, he says nothing going to be of these army, navy, and marines and air forces that's going to come against him, but the smell of smoke, dust and smoke. So you're going to burn them up, every one of them. Ain't going to be no but dust and smell of smoke. Now, they gave that verse, and they gave also Isaiah 34 and 5. Remember, he said, but the wicked in Psalms 37 and 20, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Most High shall be as the fat of lambs. Okay, they shall consume into smoke, shall they consume away. Now they gave this verse. Remember, it says they're the only neighbor of the Israelites that's not giving any promise of mercy from the Most High. It's right here. I'll read it so you don't think I'm just quoting something. This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. So I was going to say, you want to follow them to hell? Go ahead. It says, Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. See notably Isaiah 34 and 5 and 6. And Isaiah 63 and 1. We just went down, we read down from there, but letting you know. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. I'm going to put it closer because you can see it yourself.
They knew this all along.
Yeah. There it is. Right here. Where my finger is at. Right there. So this is what it says in Isaiah 34 and 5. This is verses that they gave in 6. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is Edom, Rome, representing the Caucasian race. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Most High is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness. And with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams, for the Most High, while Mashekashai has a sacrifice in Basra. That's the capital city of Edom. And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. See? So when you see these scriptures, they all go together. They all go together. Because that's a sacrifice. That's the parts of the animals that we didn't eat. But the Most High, we cooked it into the Most High. The Most High, that's what he dealt with. Can you imagine the Most High fire coming down from the sky and just consuming our sacrifice? And the nation seeing this, like, wow.
He was always afraid.
What kind? That's right.